I put my stuff on YouTube, but I don't make my money. Don't come from that motherfucker. They have too many damn restrictions. Now you can't cuss in the first 7 seconds or 70 seconds of a show. They will demonetize. I'm like, it's like all these platforms are
All
finding
the
ways to,
rules.
yeah, finding ways not to give up their money out this piece. So how
Yeah,
you doing, Jay?
Facebook had just started paying me for reels,
Mm-hmm.
and then basically like it was just like the last check was the last check,
Mm-hmm.
and they was honestly just doing it to compete with TikTok to like try to entice people to post more on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just using the same like but yeah, they cut that check real fast. I'm like, ooh, they got a lot of people like that though. So I wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Like
the only one.
I said, cause hell, I couldn't even make money off of damn Facebook Reels, cause every other month I'm on damn motherfucking Facebook jail.
Oh, I stay in Facebook jail. I'm in there right now.
I am too. Welcome to the club. We in the same cell.
They're like, oh, you're over 130 pounds and you posted a picture just like one of the skinny girls. You're going to Facebook jail. I'm like,
No, I'm
down
gonna
me
tell you.
out.
No, I'm gonna
Where's
tell you
the
what it got
bill?
me right. It was the cover from one of my podcasts on the Premium Smoke Room, Dirty Talk. And it was a picture of her like holding her tits. She ain't showing it. You really can't even see she holding her tits. And just her tongue having spit down, right? They flagged me for that. I said, really? For someone drooling?
He
Drool,
said, drooling.
for drool. I get flagged for a woman drooling in the picture. I was like, something? Boy, life as a podcaster slash sex worker can't be so rough. God damn. Mm. So, so how you do it, gorgeous? Looking gorgeous as usual.
I am marvelous. I am marvelous. I am just hustling hard, trying to get ready, count down the days for Miami X Biz.
Ooh, yes. And I saw you with my woman crush, Diosha Love. Y'all two look so good together. I swear y'all do.
Oh, that is my porn wife. That is my porn wife. That's my ace right there. We've been locked in since the first second we met, and
Uh-huh.
nothing's changed. And we've been state to state to state to state together. We kill it everywhere we go. Shout out to my baby. She's up in New York working hard. And
Yeah.
yeah, thank you for the compliment though. We love that. We love that. We're
So
gonna do a tour soon. We're gonna do a double dom tour soon. So
that's gonna be huge out of this piece. Good. Now get the best of both worlds. Small girl with a BBW. That's the best
Mhm.
of both worlds.
Oh yeah, and we have some size comparison and some other stuff coming out soon too on all of our platforms. So stay tuned, y'all.
No doubt. With that being said, hello smokers and welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know who I am, Captain Officer Up and Champ. I ain't about to go through all the particulars. Y'all know who the sponsors is. Excite Bunny, uh, Eroticism Magazine. I'm trying to remember all of them. Blush Erotica and lsworld.com. We're a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. So go to shopgwdistrict.com and go buy something. 5 days a week, go to Full Swap Radio and catch that smoke that I be having with these ladies and gents of the industry as we talk about the real of this business. Also, check me out on SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com as well, the BGP LLC app. So this episode is about to get real saucy because, as you can see, we got the gorgeous Italian stallion herself, the one and only Saucy Sapphire. Tell the smokers hello. So she tell me hello, girl. They want to hear your voice.
You said what? Hey y'all, it's Saucy
Yeah.
Sapphire. What's going on?
And she's back. Now, next time we're gonna bring on the premium smoke room because this was gonna be a premium smoke room episode, but I was like, nah, we'll say that for another day. So what's been going on, babe? I saw you with Exxxotica. You've been on a tear since 2023 have started, yo. You have been
Yeah.
on a roll, yo, and a run that I haven't seen in years. Straight up for a rookie year, strong and stuff. So how has this year been treating you so far, baby?
It's been marvelous. Honestly, for me, I've just been moving at my pace, doing my own thing. It's a marathon, not a race.
Yeah.
So, they know I'm in here. They know I'm in here. Um the opportunities, the
Yeah.
summer, I already said it, it's the summer of Saucy. So if you don't know now, you know. It's definitely been it's definitely been exciting to say the least. I've got to shoot with some marvelous talent.
Yes, you
Um
have.
yes, yes. And I'm so grateful. I set goals for myself and I'm taking them out one at a time. So 2023, it's like second quarter's already started off real strong.
Mhm.
So I'm honestly just ready to see what's about to be the offering once I hit Miami.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, XBiz always be popping. I remember last year's. There's so much talent, and plus XBiz is more for the talent than the fans, to be honest with you. So, and everything. But we'll get to XBiz in a minute. You was in Exotica in Chicago. So, tell us about your experience in Chicago and everything that went. Because I see you were putting in some work. You did a whole bunch of shoots and was cutting up on the floor and
Let me say this for the least. I planned no collabs. I planned no collabs. I was prepared, but I planned none. I was just like really coming for the network and to have fun this one.
mm,
Because every exotic I've been to, it's and that's cool. But sometimes you just gotta come for the network, for the people.
yeah.
And oh man, I'm talking about, well, first of all, I want to say shout out to Thunder on Twitter, Thunder859. Y'all follow her. It's my girl from Kentucky.
Okay.
Man, the best road trip ever. The best road trip ever. We definitely had a ball. We got up to Chicago and it was wide open. It was waiting. There was a lot of unexpected things that happened for me and to me. The universe is such a blessing. It puts you exactly where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. If you truly, just go with the flow, follow your intuition. Oh my God. Chicago, you
Mm.
never let me down.
Yeah. Oh my God. And you was with Thunder. Now, I have followed Thunder. You know what I'm saying? That is a big booty lady. She been doing it for a minute.
Yes,
I
yes,
know
she
she
has. Yeah,
popped
she's
on
definitely,
Instagram.
yeah, it's her and her husband, and she definitely does her thing. She does her thing as an entertainer and dancer in our city.
Mm.
And yeah, man, she keeps things in the works too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
So
definitely
what?
great to be within good company.
No doubt. So you didn't do no shoots at Exotica.
Who?
I said you didn't do any shoots at Exotica.
Oh,
Um,
I did. I did. I just didn't have any plans.
planned. Oh, good.
Yeah. I went
I
I
bet.
went to I went to have fun and to network, and I was there for like the parlay and the partay. But
Mm.
when opportunity sets itself up,
Oh yeah. Well, at
you're not
least you
gonna
was
miss
see.
one of
See,
those.
let me tell you what. She was smart. She said, "I'm not looking to shoot anybody, but I'm just gonna be tested just in case."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because so, like I said, sometimes you just gotta enjoy yourself. And I was like, it's the start of the year. I worked hard during AVN,
Mm.
and and since then, but I just wanted to parlay this time in Chicago. I've been to other Chicago exoticas, um, but but from here for the rest of the year, it's go time.
You,
All
you, you,
gas,
you do.
it's nos. All gas, no brakes.
No, because see, a lot of times from the rule of thumb, you supposed to like you. How can I put this? A lot of first of all, that show you how bad of a woman she is. That she went there with no shoots and came away with shoots. Because usually in Exotica, if you don't go there with shit booked, you ain't gonna get shit done. Because everybody usually has shit pre-booked.
And there's
So
plenty of people that have stuff booked and get canceled and don't show up and fall through. And that's why I kind of just went open, like I was like free agent.
yeah. So shoot. So when did people start hitting you up to shoot with you? When as soon as you got there, or like a week before? You know.
No, no. I mean, I had things come up, and but like I said, I just wanted to really enjoy this one, and I had plotted that I just wanted to do a lot of girl on girl work.
Mm-hmm.
If I was gonna do anything. And now me and Dirty Dios, of course, anytime we're gonna get together, it's definitely we're gonna make something happen. But even with us, we didn't have nothing crazy planned. But Patootie Peaches, little cutie Miss
Yeah.
Tootie, Avalon Mira, she decided to come join the party, and that just was absolutely perfect. She was a great combination.
Mm-hmm.
She's a perfect trio.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Because a lot of times females when they go to Exotica, they're more focused on the boy girl. But I keep saying this, y'all have female fans.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you
And the girls like to see you. I've had girls ask me, like,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, so shoot. So with you, how do you choose which girls to work with?
it's all about energy for me, whether it's male or female talent.
Mm-hmm.
It's not based off of anything other than if
Mm-hmm.
the energy's there, boom. And especially if it's the more organic, the more natural, it's just you can tell when it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not forcing no work. I'm just gonna stand on what I said I'm standing on. And I've turned down people that most people would have ran to work with because of their numbers or because of their percentages on OnlyFans for the clout. But like I said, I have my eyes on the prize. I set a goal for myself, and I'm not gonna drop that standard.
Yeah.
So as long as you got a good vibe, you work hard, it's going down.
Yeah, because you also got to think about chemistry. Because you want the scene to flow effortlessly. And cause even with me, it was like I hated scenes that I shot where I had to work my way through it because me and the girl didn't have chemistry or what have you. Period. And with women, it's a different level because y'all might not be particular about the dick so much, but y'all particular about the pussy that you put in your mouth. So keep it 100. And so it's kind of like, which is so true, goddamn. And so
No,
it's kind of
seriously,
like,
because I'm telling you, like, I ain't eating just any cat. You right about that. I told my girlfriend, so like, I ain't no better than the men. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like,
you gotta do the dip and sniff. Like, it's you.
hey,
It's you,
hey,
motherfucker.
I'm
It's
just
you.
saying. I'm just saying.
Oh my
So,
God.
hey, listen, hey. Nah, but I was really surprised that after Exotica there were a few comments and there was also a few messages I received. The girls were kind of like, I didn't know you was doing that. I wanted to be a part. I can't believe I missed it. I'm sad. I was like, oh, so y'all really want to give me the kitty?
Mm-hmm. See, some females
I'll
got
take
that.
it. I'll take all of it.
Yeah, because a lot of times females don't collab with other females as much. And I feel that's something, even if it's not even sex, it could be fetish shit.
Yeah.
Period. It could
Yep.
be y'all just taking a shower together, what have you. Why don't females put effort into collabing with other females to help build their shit? You feel me? Because sometimes your
I
fans want
don't
to see you with
know.
a woman.
I don't know because like I don't treat the industry really no different than real life. There's enough fantasy there,
Yeah.
and fake. So for me, I just feel like it may be a personal thing, such as what I'm saying, their self confidence. Some women don't like to be naked in front of other women, not even naked, so much less showering and all that. You know, for me, man, no matter what, I always feel like women should feel like they're the shit because you are as a woman. Nothing against the men, but you are a woman. Like stand in that power, stand in that shit. No matter what your size is,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
because the female body is a world of art.
yes, it is. It's the most beautiful
Period.
thing in the world. Because
Period.
it's to the point that you have some BBWs that will avoid being with a smaller girl like that of Diosha. Period. And then of course the industry, they try to separate y'all as much as possible.
And then
With
there's
you, yeah, with you have that confidence that you can be with any size female and it don't even matter.
that.
Speak.
Absolutely. No, because I'm a queen and I support queens. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
Mm.
So
Shit, that's that out of this piece. So who else did you work with doing Exotica? We'll get to AVN in a second.
oh, you guys are gonna have to stay tuned. It's
Ooh, she got it on secret. Well, then I guess we can move to AVN. So how was your AVN?
I'll tell you an extra person though. I will tell you an extra person. It's a Black Rose. Shout out to my other New York
That
baby.
motherfucker been making moves,
Yes,
boy.
he is. Yes, he is. That's the porn husband for sure. He's definitely doing his thing. He's moving. The rose garden is on the move. He's got his beautiful wife's Beauty and Sweet Tea. Them are my
Yeah,
babies. Oh man. Yes, 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 yes. Me and him, that's definitely my my regular content partner. We
mm,
have we have a dope chemistry. We get along so well. I love the wives, they love
mm,
me, and it's natural. When it's organic like that, you cannot fight that. The magnet is just like
yeah. Because it's kind of like I said, the blueprint. You have a resident male talent, someone that you work on a regular basis, then you trickle out to other established male talent just to build your repertoire. But you always have that regular male talent you go back to
yeah.
because the chemistry is there and it's built or what have you. And you have found it, you have found that with him or what have you.
Yeah.
So what was it about him that made you say, yo, you're gonna be the guy that when it comes down to it, when I need content, I want to call you?
Honestly, our messages, even before we had talked, our messages were already, it was just, if it's about to flow, then it's about to blow. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
was just like real smooth. It was like an old friend I hadn't talked to in a long time. And then when I met him and the wife in Vegas,
Mhm.
it was like, yeah,
Yeah.
she's, oh man, yeah. And I mean, even like, because AVN was like our first time meeting and shooting.
Mhm.
And she like, even her, she's like, big girl, you out, you're doing your thing, like to see the
Mhm.
confidence. She was in the room when I shot with Mr. Bones Montana. So she's like, I'm watching the first time, like, what'd you think, because I looked at her and you could just see it in her face, she's looking, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
boo.
You probably looking like, I'm gonna taste that later.
Oh, stop it, Beauty's my baby. She's so
Oh my
sweet.
God. And you work with Bones Montana. I'm sorry, any last name of Montana, them motherfuckers is beast. Bones, nasty. I can go down the list. How was you working with Bones?
Yes, for sure, for sure. Yeah, and I love Miss Mulan. She's so cute. She is such a treasure.
Yes, she is. So how was
Yes.
your experience with AVNs? Because I heard everybody talk about it and it was different from many years past. Y'all couldn't show as much. Y'all couldn't get as loose as y'all wanted to compared to other years or whatever. So how was your experience with AVN?
Oh wow. So Ruby Monroe.
Yeah.
That's my California queen.
Mhm.
Um, Me and Rubes, we were roommates. So the experience from beginning to end was everything. It was unforgettable, except for the forgettable stuff. But once that tequila hit,
Yeah.
but no, everybody was so welcoming. It's so exciting being new and receiving that type of
Mhm.
love. Oh, I'm sorry, my light went out. But receiving that type of love, the type of energy, to um go to speak to certain people and them tell me they already knew who I was.
Mhm.
That was a great feeling. That just showed me like, okay, the work speaks for itself, the hustle speaks
Yeah.
for itself. Um, oh man, everything. The parties, the treatment was just so A1.
Mhm. Yeah, because it's one thing to go into AVN and you have to meet and network. Of course, people do their shoots or what have you. But I know it was a good feeling that the industry is recognizing you, and you're still someone in your rookie year. You feel what I'm saying? That you're making that much of an impact that the big dogs are smelling you like cake and steak. You know what I'm saying? You
And
know.
that's how I felt because my debut just came out December 1st.
Mm.
And AVN was literally a month later, like less than 5 weeks later.
I
So
think we did talk in December, didn't we?
yeah, no, yeah, we did.
Said that. So I mean, did you think walking in you were gonna make that big of an impact?
No, no. And I'm very humble. I honestly was like, what you do like me, little old me? But I'm very charismatic, and no matter where I go, uh I don't know. People always remember me. I definitely leave a lasting impression. And so it I don't know. It's it's definitely overwhelming. I mean, like I was like, is this for life?
I swear because
Because I'm not like, oh, you do? Yeah, you should. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
That's no, I'm like, okay. Like, what? Okay, I'm a fan.
Oh my God. So I know that was great. So the contention of this episode today, because she's having such a great rookie year, is how do one set themselves up to have that kind of a rookie year? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, a lot of times females don't have that kind of success in their first year. Sometimes it takes them to year two to really gain traction. You gain traction within months, not a year, in months. So what do
um,
you think that you have done differently that others have not done to get you to this point?
well, first of all, I want to say thank you so much. But honestly, for me, I feel like being genuine
Mm-hmm.
and sticking to what I said from
Mm-hmm.
the jump. I feel like that's it. Like the hustle, the hustle. A closed mouth don't get fed. And I don't have time to be waiting. Like, let's make it do what it do or move on through. And I feel like that's the most important part because people people if they pass you up the first time, they're always gonna spin the block.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like when they see now for me, everybody I wanted to work with, I've worked with, but I've also heard, you know what I'm saying, heard other things like, you don't have the numbers. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I respect that. If that's what you go off of, then that's what you go off of. Because anything that I said for myself, it's no different. So I respect it. But I'm like, now, don't try to come back in 6 months because today's price is not tomorrow's price.
Yeah, because to me, it's kind of like you pick the right people. But because I think that really helped too. Because I tell people your brand is built off of who actually, especially in porn, the male talent that you choose and also the female talent you choose. And it seemed like to me you picked the right people to fuck with. What thought process helped you pick these people? Because a lot of times females pick the wrong male talent, pick the wrong people to collaborate, pick the wrong people to run with, and it hurts their career instead of enhancing. With you, you pick the right people, and we see where it took you. So, what was the thought process when you? Because we talked about it before, like who you choose, you know what I'm saying, how you pick who you do with content. But with you,
Birds of a feather flock together.
okay.
So, I want to be in the room where they're talking about moves, not talking
Mm-hmm.
about people. I want to
Mm-hmm.
be around the people who are focused on the bigger picture and not necessarily just the vision that's right in front of them. Um, Studying other people will tell you a lot about them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I guess depending on what type of person you are. But for me, it it just opens up a different door. And the authenticity,
Mm-hmm.
it's the authenticity that does it.
No doubt. So it also you travel a lot. You know, period. I've been seeing you on the road like motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Period. So how has the travel helped you your shit? Because I think a girl ability to be able to travel and move helps her in her career more so if she stays stagnant at home all the time.
Well, there's two things. So, I've lived in 20 plus states to begin with. I'm 36 and I don't have any kids. So I've always been like, pum, 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 pum. I just had to,
36.
yeah. Me? Yeah, 36.
Some young looking goddamn 30-year-olds. But go ahead.
Uh, it's the water.
No, it's the
But
energy.
no, like,
It's your
so
energy,
I
baby.
already
It's your
have a lot of friends and a lot of,
energy.
fans, if you will, places. I don't really know a stranger, so that already kind of set me up. But now being on the go, being state to state to state to state, like, because tomorrow I'll be in South Carolina, and the next week I'll be in Miami, and then the week after that I'll be in New Jersey, and then New York, and then to Vegas, and it's like then back to Florida, and it's like um, it's definitely amazing. It's definitely it when people get to see you, it takes it to a whole nother level. Especially the people that book me for to be dominated. When they come to see me for the feed or the smothering or something, takes it to another level because you know
Yeah.
it's like a dream come true.
You keep it 100. You know, she knows what we do on my podcast. Y'all know what we do. We want the smoke. We keep it real on this show. So, because even back in my day, the meet and greet supplemented the porn. Because back in the day, it was about getting that paid gig. And when girls went and did the paid gig or traveling to get to the paid gig, you know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, you paying 200 something for TTS. You might get one paid gig that's 300. You ain't even fucking break even. That's part of the reason why girls started to go to Backpage and all that, period. So to me, meet and greet is vital to porn stars, especially if you're a dom or you in the fetish world, because you have a lot of motherfuckers that love fetish, that
They
love.
love fetish. They love fetish. The more, the merrier.
Mhm. So it's kind of like this. I always feel that a female should have fetish in her repertoire and be open to do fetish meet and greets. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, um, I'll say from experience of working with other girls, everybody doesn't have that side in them.
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as the fetish world,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say everybody,
Mm-hmm.
but if I mean,
She don't want to give away the secrets, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. All the table be sold, not told,
it's not
motherfucker.
even that for me because it's like I live in the real villain era. No, I'm just kidding. But, um, I pack a masculinity, a divine, dark femininity, if you will. And I've always had that. I've got brothers. I'm Italian. It's just real strong for me. But that's just it's like natural. So, but I've seen other girls that are like, I don't wanna be man, if they want their balls beat with a crop whip, you better beat them balls. What do you mean? That's what they want. You're
Yeah,
fully clothed, doing exactly what they want. Why would you not?
yeah, cause you told me what happened when y'all was outside smoking and y'all ran into a sub. See, see,
Oh,
see, that speaks volumes because the sub felt the dominant energy from these ladies and immediately walked to them. So tell me about that experience.
yes. Oh, he was immediately drawn and he was like, "Excuse me." And he was like, he wanted to smoke with us. And so we let him. And then he offered up 20 to have someone spit in his mouth. And your highness said, "Can we all spit in your mouth?" And and he was like, yes, please. And he dropped to his knees so fast. I have never seen, I've done a lot of work in my life, but oh my goodness. It was like somebody cut him off at the knees. He was gone. So he opened up like a baby bird waiting for a worm.
As you told me, I said, let me get this straight. Dude walked up, didn't know y'all from Adam out this motherfucker.
Mm-mm.
Said, can you spit in my mouth. He can smell the dom in you, ladies.
Yes, yes. It was a power ring. It was a power ring. Every one of us were there, and I mean the happiness, the pure joy out of him after that man. He's probably slept like a baby every night since.
Oh my God. Trust me, he done found you online to wait for you to come back to that town so he can book you.
Oh my God, he's like, please come to Chicago. I'll take all five.
Oh God. So now I'm gonna ask you this. How many bookings you have to have pre-booked? Let's make that clear, because that's how it works. Pre-book. Because these ladies don't go to the city unless they get enough bookings. How many bookings you need before you say, I'm gonna go to this city?
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
That tell me how she priced her shit.
Yeah, 3. And deposits required. Deposits required at least 2 weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
So,
so do you take walk-ins? What you would consider walk-ins?
if I was in the city and somebody was like, oh, like, because that happened in Chicago. Like, Fan at Exxxotica, he was like, after you've been walking all day, I want to worship the sweaty feet. And I was like, well, there's a whole, it's going to be a whole gang of people, back with me. But he was like, well, here, fine. Can I do it? Can I do it now? So I was
like, yeah, because
give me the
because I always
money, grab the feet, honey.
yeah, because I remember I saw I think I told you about that. The list that said, the top 10 fetish cities or what have you and everything. Which city you done went to that you got the most bookings for your fetish and dominatrix?
Oh, Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach got all the freaks.
I know. I know you're going to Black Bike Week, right?
I do not know because I don't know because I have to go to Piscataway, New Jersey that weekend after, and I'll just be coming back from like a 3-week run.
Piscataway.
Yeah, well, I mean, I might. It doesn't. My mom lives in Myrtle Beach. I got property from there, so that's why I'm down in South Carolina more than I'm anywhere. But I don't always see people because sometimes you just need the downtime and family time and stuff like that, But Black Bike Week, I've been a couple of times. It's always good to me. I always have the time of my life, and this ass always ends up eating somebody's seat.
How many bikes you be riding? I know they be asking your ass to get on the back of them bikes.
Oh yeah. As many as I get offered, especially the late nights. Oh yeah. To the beach. Yes, let's go.
Man, I used to love going to Myrtle Beach. Me and my boys, we used to make it a yearly thing. We ain't done it in a minute. We used to get like one of the suites out of North Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, yes. North Myrtle's where it's at. Myrtle itself is Myrtle's a little dirty.
It's lit. Atlantic Beach, that's where all the black folk.
Yeah. Now Atlantic Beach is, oh my God. Don't even get me started up there. I'll be like, oh honey. As soon as I get somewhere where all the bikes are, shout out to all the boys in Atlantic City. I'd be like, I have 100 baby daddies and only one child.
I never forget the year that I went. One of the years I went, I went with some of my whole girls, and they got the Rough Riders in their room and made. I'm sitting in this bitch like, what the fuck out this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, but Myrtle Beach is like that though, because if you
I'm talking about the dirt bikes. They got the dirt bikes, all the helmets with the spikes. The gangs. They got the chains hanging from the four-wheelers and shit. The big thick, got 4 or 5 of them hanging. Them boys now, and the police don't even. They'll just watch them ride by because they know there's absolutely no reason
they can do
because you're not catching.
Hell no.
I love it.
And I used to love to go to the bike parties because that should be lit. Them parties be lit, yo.
Listen.
Be lit.
Yes. No
doubt. Yes. Even though I will suggest that you don't want to drive to Myrtle Beach.
I mean, you don't want to fool around down there at all because they just love tourists. They don't care if you're a visitor, you live there. If it's go time, I I got arrested one summer for being too drunk on the beach, but I'm like, it's the beach. But I was super lit.
I mean, but I ain't even go front when you, even if it's just regular Myrtle Beach, the atmosphere of Myrtle Beach makes you get more lit anyway. Cause even when I went down there on just regular time, man,
It's like
I
in
had
the air, and you go
lit.
to the clubs, and there's smoking everywhere, and the strip clubs are so laid back. And there's not like Myrtle Beach has its fair share of shit like everywhere else, but the thing about it is there's not a ton of violence down there. They're not like shooting. There's not shootings
Yeah.
every day and all that, robberies, all that. There's none of that going on. So you can go to the club and relax. You ain't got people they actually dancing and living and smoking. They're not standing on the wall or on the phone. You know what I'm saying? It's a different that the Carolina vibes for either one of them is.
My club down there was Club Kryptonite. I don't know if it's still open now, but I remember it was club. They had a Club Kryptonite, man. We used to go there all the time. And I used to love this when it got wild when they dropped the bubbles. The damn bubbles at some point in the night, it just be like just bubbles every motherfucking where. It just be like, damn, you think it's girls go
The
wild in that
bubbles.
motherfucker.
Hey, once the bubbles come out.
They do window dropping too, because everybody drunk as a
Oh,
motherfucker. That when the girls start getting naked up in that bitch. This is a club. We ain't talking about strip club. This is the regular club.
yeah.
So man, people sleep. Goddamn, Myrtle Beach is lit. So,
Myrtle
oh
Beach
my god.
is.
So, since we done got on that head, should get back on the business at hand. So, we got X-Biz coming up, what have you, doing a bunch of traveling and everything. Um, have you had ladies that came to you to ask for your knowledge on dominatrix, on how to be a female dom and the whole nine?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not a gatekeeper, so
Mhm.
you know.
So,
I need some pennies for my services because ain't nothing free in the game is to be sold, never told. So
most definitely, because it's kind of like you have a lot of girls that sit here and post fin dom, what have you. And a lot of these ladies don't understand what it means to be a dom, a female dom, in my opinion. Cause me, I'm a male dom, period.
especially especially like some of the fandom, I'm just like, because you have to have the when my friends are like, I don't understand it, or people have questions, I'm like, you have to have a relationship with these people. You
Hmm.
can't just look at them like they are a bank account. Now
Hmm.
there's the ones out there that just want to throw you money, throw you money, throw you money.
Hmm.
But as far as like overall in a nutshell, I feel like it's because every person's different, and you gotta understand their mentality, like where their mental mindset is at, with what type of services or understanding they're really looking for, but they can't verbally or won't verbally tell you.
Hmm. Oh, most definitely. Because I'm gonna ask you this: is being a dom, you have to be born with it, or you can be taught?
I mean, I feel like there's a fair share of people would have an argument about that. Um,
I
I
say you
feel
can be
like
born with
I
it.
feel like I feel like I feel like there's people that can be taught
Mm-hmm.
because you can learn anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say everybody, but I feel like for the most part, you just have it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, it doesn't feel weird. It doesn't. You don't have to. It's just like you step into it. Like and it's not you. It's just a part of you.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it's you have to have it and eventually discover it and nurture it. Just like some females, I mean, just like there's some females that can never be a submissive. Period. Even if they are with a man and have sex, it does not just because she having sex with him doesn't mean that she's submitted to him. Because that's the biggest mistake. Because I remember when Princess Dandy was saying that some of her fans were saying, "Well, you submitted to him because you had sex with him." She was like, "No, I'm not submitting him because I have sex." And I'm like, that ain't got shit. That's not submit. Break it down to people. Does it mean that if you had sex with a man that you submitting to him?
Oh, that's not how submission works. It's earned. It's earned.
Amen.
Sex doesn't earn that.
Nah, because
That's why she was probably said. I mean, that's why she was so quick to be like, no.
when she said what her fast said, I said that makes by as much. That don't make no damn sense. Because if that's the case, then if I'm having sex with a woman, I'm submitting to her. No, it's sex. Period. It's submission is totally different than sex. Sometimes they conflate the two. Period. Just because I Saucy had sex with me don't mean that she's submitting to me. I just mean, I'm not, I'm submitting to her. No, she just chose to have sex with my motherfucking ass. That ain't a submission. It's a choice. It's a difference. It's a difference. So, what's some of the misconceptions you think people have about female doms?
That they're mean. We only are if you want us to be.
But they don't feel like, but they don't realize they're different type female doms.
What do you mean?
You have the princess, which is the worship. Period. She wants to be worshipped, what have you. Then I call the hardcore dom. Them the ones that they are mean. They do talk mean. They specifically look for submissive that they could degrade. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people think that you can't. Brat is not dom. That's a submissive thing. Princess, goddess, that's dom shit because it's about worship. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Period. So which one do you fall under?
Well, I'm a switch, so
I ain't talking about the switch. I'm talking about the dom side.
yeah, but I'm just saying. So, I fit under multiple categories. I don't categorize myself honestly because I have people that I have people that are into I have people that are into different stuff. So on any given day, I'll be any different way.
And now, how important is it for you to be that versatile in that world?
Very, very for me. But that's just natural. But that's just natural because when it's for you, it's for you. I don't feel like it's necessarily about versatility because some people don't have that in them where that side is. They may be, uh, you know, they may hate men.
Mm-hmm.
They can never just be purchased by one.
So
you know,
true.
yeah.
So true
Yeah.
at this piece. So when
Well,
did you go ahead?
yeah. Uh, I'm not gonna have too much longer.
Oh no, no. I was about to shut it down in a few out of this piece. I won't go hold you up long. Cause I know you're a busy woman. You stay on the It's
I
not being
gotta.
the boss out of this piece. So the last question I'm gonna ask is, when did you know you was a dog?
Oh, probably when I was like 21,
Mm-hmm.
22, but I didn't know exactly that's exactly what it was. I just knew that I was the boss. And I had one of my ex-boyfriends the other day. We're still friends. We've been friends 10 plus years. But he was like, man, I just want to tell you something. And it was so funny because literally it's been over a decade and we've just been friends this whole time. And he said, you was just too much of the breadwinner. I couldn't stand it. He was like, I felt like I was under your shadow because the boys was, and I was like, what? Like you had a hustler, like
Mm-hmm.
what? Like your woman, like I get to it. Like I'm talking about, it was to the point where they would be like, oh, oh, he must love you because he let you whips anytime you want. And
Mm-hmm.
like they're my cars. Baby, I let him whip my shit. Now I didn't say that because that's my man and that ain't none of their fucking business. And I'm thorough, but at the end of the day, I was just kind of like, but that just showed me, he wasn't ready, the
Mm-hmm.
insecurity, because I'm not gonna give up my independent. I'm not gonna give up my what? No, there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna be dependent. I'm not giving up the independency ever. So Dom for life.
See,
One
Now,
day I'm just gonna find me a permanent slave.
Spring gave me a topic for us to have the next go around because that's a topic I always wanted to have. How does a man, where does a man fall when you deal with a woman who has it all? We're gonna get to that the next time I bring her on for real. So with that being said, baby girl, tell everybody where they can spend that money on your sexy ass.
um, I got Cash App and Venmo. You can find the links on my Twitter in the bio, or go to all my links slash the Saucy Sapphire, Twitter, Instagram. It's at I want saucy. So yeah, yeah.
So people, there you go. She will be back. Now next time we're gonna have her on the premium smoke room, you know what I'm saying, when I can catch her when she has more time. Because she is a busy woman if you follow her on Twitter, because trust me, being a boss, you always stay on the move. And she always stays on the move. So with that being said, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? You haven't learned anything. Smoke this over. Say goodbye to everybody. Saucy.
Bye, baby. Thanks for listening.